Hey guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Leaks and Theories. Today we've got quite a lot to go through. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, of course, already out. So we've got updates, we've got patches, we've got Terra Raid battles that are already going on, new limited edition ones. It's a really important video today. So if you do like it, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what your favourite moment from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is so far. And let's get straight into it. So here we are, we're going to get straight into it with the limited edition raid, the Terra EEVEE raid event guide this is. And this is EEVEE, of course. And it's really interesting. So from November 25th to November 28th, you've only got till tomorrow for the time of doing this. That means that EEVEE evolution Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in Terra Raid battles. One of the benefits of this is EEVEE you can encounter with a variety of Terra types, which is fantastic for those who want to optimize their team. I haven't played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet much. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. This video is up on the 27th. I'm gonna be streaming on the 28th. It might be a bit late. But how to join EEVEE Terra Raids? From your main menu, head to the Poke Portal. Next, click Mystery Trips. You'll see 4 options, but what we're interested in is check Poke Portal News. Click that, then you'll be connected to the internet. Once you're connected, the latest events will be downloaded into the game, though you'll get no other notification. And then basically, once you've done that, check your map. You should see Terra Raid points scattered across it. But now look, there will be Terra Raid points that sparkle and glow. These are raids containing EEVEE. They even look different in person as they are bathed in an intense iridescent light. What a weird iridescent. Head inside to catch your EEVEE either with friends or AI bots. As for what Terra types is best for EEVEE, it really depends on what you intend to evolve into. If you go for Umbreon, you might want to pick Steel to double down on Umbreon's tanky stats and let it resist Fairy, which is actually quite a good point. Or you could double down on stats and pick a Fire Terra type Flareon to get that extra boost damage. Once again, it's really smart. This is your world and EEVEE is your oyster. Trainer and your only limit is your creativity and strategic thinking. Good luck raiding. So I think that's quite interesting because obviously EEVEE's quite a big part of this game. EEVEE's a big part in any game. It's the evolution Pokemon. Like you can always get an EEVEE Pokemon, an EEVEE evolution in the game. You always get EEVEE in the game. And it's really cool to see them doing this. If I had to pick, I would choose, my team's sorted. I would choose Umbreon with Steel because I think that would just be so insane. The defensiveness on that would be fantastic. I think that's really cool. But scrolling down, this is how to get all starters in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Very easy, very simple, and it's quite easy. So there are 2 ways you can carry out the procedure. We'll go for it now. Like any other Pokemon game in Scarlet and Violet, you're faced with the daunting task of choosing your first Pokemon. Very easy for me, I chose Fuecoco. It's daunting because they're just all cute to choose from. They are quite cute in this one, but I think the evolutions, Fuecoco will just stomp them all. Now, you want to know if you can get all 3 stars simultaneously, also possible to acquire them during the game at a certain point. There's good news and bad news. The good news, you can get all 3 stars in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The bad news, you'll not be able to pick them at once. You'll have to bend the rules slightly to own them. You can just trade them in from a friend. You need a friend. You need a friend. Realistically, all of ways you need to get it right anyways. As early as the first day of the Paldea region, you can get all 3. From this method, you have to have 2 copies of the games and 2 consoles to trade between, locally or online. So it's best to have a friend or family member handy for this approach. You need to start the game. So it's the typical thing. Like you basically, it's like you start your game, you have your main save, you choose Fuecoco, but you want Squeaky Tito, you get your mates to give you Squeaky Tito. It's quite simple. And ultimately, I think that there is ultimate ways, but realistically, like let's be honest, that's the main way you get the stuff. Let's be honest. They are moving on over to Twitter now, and we're with Pearl Enthusiast. They said there is indeed a patch coming. I wish they could have delayed the game until it comes though. There's a lot of problems with the game. So most of the glitches don't affect the gameplay too much. Falling out the map and crashes affect it. I haven't experienced many glitches, to be honest with you. I've only got about 10 hours of the game. I haven't had time to play this game much. I'm fuming at it, but like I'm trying to get as much time as I can to play these games. But this patch is coming in, and I think it's very, very needed. Because like I understand, like I personally haven't had any personal problems with the game, apart from a few little glitches, like graphical glitches where the Pokeball hasn't formed before. But that's not going to affect the game. I'm quite enjoying this game. I'm really liking this game. I think Pearl Enthusiast actually had a pop on Twitter about people. Again, you bash on Scarlet and Violet visuals and technical issues, but please don't bash on the game. Anything else without playing the full game? I've seen really bad takes in some live. There are some terrible takes in this game. This game's really good. Small at one I did kind of disagree with. He said it's the worst graphics he's ever seen in the game. the worst glitches he's ever seen in the game. I think the worst glitches we can agree on. The graphics aren't terrible for a Pokemon game. Quite good for a Pokemon game, I think. But it's most fun he's had playing the game in a while, or ever. Like, I could agree. The game's really fun. I want to play these games more. I'm really enjoying these games. I'm getting in, and Shiny Hunt is fantastic. I need to find a new Pokemon on the Shiny Hunt, but I want to just get this game. I want to play this game, so I'm really enjoying it. But ultimately, like, look, you're playing the game. You're playing the game. Enjoy the game when you still have it. It's brand new. It's fresh. Just enjoy the game when you still can, because once you finish the game and you come back to it, you know what's gonna happen. The only problem is about overworld games is, you know, like you can play it, you can play it, but then it's not like all Pokemon games. Like you play it once, you know exactly what you do, which you can do for all Pokemon games. You can rebuild a team and stuff like that. And also Pokemon Scarlet Violet has gotten 10 million copies sold in 3 days launching. And Pokemon Scarlet Violet is the first Pokemon game to ever do it in such a short time, a massive record. So ultimately, like, if the Pokemon game was that bad, then they wouldn't have sold that many. I think people gotta understand this and stop bashing on it for just for the reason of bashing on it, let's be honest. Moving on over to a HDV video. The reason I'm using this is because I can't, like, I think he's favoring the game, and I'm not too sure if I can find it in the game. But he's talking about this Pokemon that's in the Violet box. I think it's putting Scarlet Violet, obviously. And obviously in this game we have Virizion. I think Virizion is back here a little bit. We have Virizion. That's what Virizion looks like. Sorry, Matt, HDV. I do apologize for stealing the other stuff here. That's not Virizion. There's Virizion. So we got Virizion here, and we obviously have Virizion, and I think it'll be released later on. I haven't seen much clips about Virizion, but this is Suicune's one, obviously for Scarlet, and it's looking like we could be getting the other legendary start, the dogs, and they're not actually dogs, the beasts, realistically. Raikou and then Sage. So I think that's quite interesting, but I don't have much information on it because I don't want to use Matt's video for my video. I've just used a picture he's used. So Matt, I do apologize, but I think it's just quite cool to not put on. And finishing off, I've got a question for you, the Pool Enthusiast. What's your favourite Pokemon from Generation 9? I haven't seen Tinkatonks, and he's quite a cool Pokemon. I want to use him. Their favourite is Kingambit. And as he said in the past, what would I say my favourite Pokemon is from this game? I quite like a lot of them, but I think I love Fuecoco. Fuecoco for me is just such a beast, like, honestly. Or Clodsire, he's brilliant. But I'm really happy with these games. These games are fantastic. I like Sir Titan as well. That's a cool one. I like Sir Titan as well. Sir Titan I find is a really cool Pokemon. I haven't found one just yet. I can't wait to find one. It's a Titan. Like, oh, Armorage as well. Oh my god, what a design of a Pokemon. I'm gutted I've got Scatterdook. I love Scatterdook. I absolutely love Scatterdook. But I'm a bit gutted because he's got the exact same types as Scatterdook. And I was going to have him on my team. I have got a Smoliv, and I have got, so I've got the middle stage evolution. Now that's an okay Pokemon. I wish, that's terrible. Your take is terrible. Terrible Pokemon. That's petrifying. So I'm just going through these, like, that's another cool one. These two are just, he fucking annoys me. He's quite cool. So we have got some really cool little designs. I love Finizen. I have got a Finizen. Finizen I do find really cool, and I like his evolution as a superhero. But no, that's it for today. Let me know what your favourite Pokemon is in Scarlet and Violet, and have a nice day. Goodbye.